Monday. Okay, let's see. I like this view. Love it. Okay, let's wait a bit. Silent. Okay. Wait. You can tap. Okay. Pinned. So great. Perfect. Hello. Just trying to put the mic in. Hello. Nari. Hello. How are you? Okay. So today I got a new book this week. Well, I got a few books. Yeah. I got a few books this week from Bargain Books, and I thought I could read one, which I haven't read. I actually haven't read this, and I will probably put it in, I'll schedule it in to the ever-growing TBR list. That list is hilarious. So this is what I'm reading today. If you missed the other 5 days or so, what's today? Friday. Yeah, the other 4 days, they are loaded onto IGTV and YouTube. So they are on the YouTube channel. You can check that out. This is the first book I'm reading that's new this week. Every day I've been reading from. So Mondays I read from New Daughters of Africa, the anthology, and then Tuesday I read from a feminist text or any feminist writings. Sometimes I read from the Feminism Is series where Jane Thorpe she edited 2 of the books. So every Tuesdays is reserved for that, and then Wednesdays is reserved for the Gerald Crack anthology. All of them are loaded. Hello. Hey Tony. So every live read is loaded onto IGTV and the YouTube channel. So please check that out. Say for one which isn't loaded yet, yesterday's one isn't loaded. I got this from Bargain Books for $100 this week. So I thought, let me sample it for you guys. So I've been eyeing it for a while. It's been on my radar. Oh, they even gave me a bookmark. It's been on my radar for a while. I've been meaning to get on it, and I thought, it's hardcover. It's $100. It's cheap. So My Sister, the Serial Killer is by Oyinkan Braithwaite. I don't know how to pronounce her surname. I hope I'm not butchering it, but I feel like I am. I got this book because the cover, obviously, and then the reviews. So I love listening to podcasts, and one of the podcasts that I listened to was on this. I just have to remember whose podcast was it that was reviewing My Sister, the Serial Killer. And I've been meaning to get it onto my collection, which is like, I need to buy time so I can read all these books that I keep collecting. So I use the live book readings as sampling time for you and me, for those books that I plan to read eventually. So yeah, today I decided to read this, and Let me read Oyinkan Braithwaite's bio, and then we'll start with the book reading. Hi, everybody. Hello. Happy Friday. Okay. So Oyinkan is a graduate of creative writing and law from Kingston University. Following her degree, she worked as an assistant editor at the publishing house Kashifo and has been freelancing as a writer and editor since. In 2014, she was shortlisted as a top 10 spoken word artist in the Echo Poetry Slam, and in 2016, she was shortlisted for the Commonwealth Short Story Prize. She lives in Lagos, Nigeria. So Miss Joylene says 24 hours is not enough. Listen, but apparently we have the same 24 hours that Beyonce has, so we have to make a plan, right? So yeah, Wipilo, hi Wipilo. Wipilo says recently read and reviewed the book. I recommend. Yeah, so Wipilo is also one of the other people that reviewed it beautifully. Yeah, you can check her review out as well. She is in the comments, so you can check it out. Wipilo M___, I think, because the underscore looks longer than a normal underscore. But yeah, anyway, so let me read what the book is about, and then we will start. Femi makes 3, 3, and they label you a serial killer. When Korede's dinner is interrupted one night by a distress call from her sister, Ayula, she knows what's expected of her. Bleach, rubber gloves, nerves of steel, and a strong stomach. This will be the 3rd boyfriend Ayula's dispatched in self-defense, and the 3rd mess that the lethal little sibling has left Korede to clear away. She should probably go to the police for the good of the menfolk of Nigeria. But she loves her sister, and, as they say, family always comes first. Until, that is, Ayula starts dating a doctor at the hospital where Korede works as a nurse. Korede's long been in love with him and isn't prepared to see him wind up with a knife in his back. But to save one would mean sacrificing the other. Taking wicked aim at male impropriety and celebrating the bright spirit of sisterhood, My Sister the Serial Killer is a murderously good novel of moral dilemmas, family, and fatalities. And I know one of my favorite authors, Ayobami Adebayo, author of Stay With Me, one of my favorite books, rather. And she says this book is disturbing, and it's sly, and it's delicious. So, whew. When blood is thicker and more difficult to get out of the carpet than water. That's what's written at the back. I love this cover, but when I read hardcovers, I'll definitely do this. Like, yeah, I take it off the, I take off the cover because I just feel like it's too much work. Like a hardcover is really too much work. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I don't like hardcovers because they're so much work. But they're nice to haves, right? Very expensive, but also nice to haves. So it was really good for me to get this hardcover at $100. So yeah. So I know that Bipelo says she's read it. Yes, it's a double underscore. Thank you. So yeah, so Bipelo also reviews books on at Boipelo, MBOIPELOM__. Yeah, double. See. Okay, right. So have any of you guys read this book? I actually want to look and see while we read if I like how all the chapters start with like a capital. I don't know what's going on with that, but I saw when I was browsing through it, there's like one word. The chapters are not numbered, but they are actually like let's say this one is words, and the next one is bleach, and the next one is the notebook. So there's like words instead of chapters. I like that because then you don't actually think in your head, oh my gosh, how big is this book, I actually never worry about the size of the book, unless if it's that big, like New Daughters of Africa, like how I'm actually using the live platform to read all the stories in New Daughters of Africa. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So Sharon says she hasn't read it, and she also takes off the cover. Yeah, like keep the cover separate and then just free flow with the hardcover. I like that. So I'm gonna start reading, and yeah, the first chapter is words, and it's very short. Ayula summons me with these words. Koride, I killed him. I had hoped I would never hear those words again. Yeah. Second chapter is bleach. I bet you didn't know that bleach masks the smell of blood. Most people use bleach indiscriminately, unassuming it is a catch-all product. I also never knew it does like cleaning, like it masks off smell. Ugh. But how would I even know blood? Ugh. Actually, here's a disclaimer. I've never read a thriller. I feel like it's a thriller, but it's a light thriller. I don't know. Yeah, because it's murder, but ugh. Anyway. Okay, so they assume that it is a catch-all product, never taking the time to read the list of ingredients on the back, never taking the time to return to the recently wiped surface to take a closer look. Bleach will disinfect, but it's not great for cleaning residue, so I use it only after I have first scrubbed the bathroom of all traces of life and death. It is clear that the room we are in has been remodeled recently. It has that never been used look, especially now that I've spent close to 3 hours cleaning up. The hardest part was getting to the blood that had seeped in between the shower and the caulking. I wonder what's that? Caulking. It's an easy part to forget. She's thorough. There's nothing placed on any of the surfaces. His shower gel, toothbrush, and toothpaste are all stored in the cabinet above the sink. Then there's the shower mat, a black smiley face on a yellow rectangle in an otherwise white room. Ayula is perched on the toilet seat, her knees raised and her arms wrapped around them. The blood on her dress has dried, and there is no risk that it will drip on the white, now glossy floors. Her dreadlocks are piled atop her head so they don't sweep the ground. She keeps looking up at me with her big brown eyes, afraid that I am angry, that I will soon get off my hands and knees to lecture her. I am not angry. If I am anything, I am tired. The sweat from my brow drips onto the floor, and I use the blue sponge to wipe it away. I was about to eat when she called me. I had laid everything out on the tray in preparation. The fork was to the left of the plate, the knife to the right. I folded the napkin into the shape of a crown and placed it at the center of the plate. The movie was paused at the beginning credits, and the oven timer had just rung when my phone began to vibrate violently on my table. By the time I get home, the food will be cold. I stand up and rinse the gloves in the sink, but I don't remove them. Ayula is looking at my reflection in the mirror. We need to move the body, I tell her. Are you angry at me? Perhaps a normal person would be angry, but what I feel now is a pressing need to dispose of the body. When I got here, we carried him to the boot of my car so that I was free to scrub and mop without having to countenance his cold stare. Get your bag, I reply. We return to the car and he is still in the boot, waiting for us. Hey! The third mainland bridge gets little to no traffic at this time of night, and since there are no lamp lights, it's almost pitch black, but if you look beyond the bridge, you can see the lights of the city. We take him to where we took the last one, over the bridge and into the water. At least he won't be lonely. Soon, some of the blood has seeped into the lining of the boot. Ayula offers to clean it, out of guilt, but I take my homemade mixture of 1 spoon of ammonia to 2 cups of water from her and pour it over the stain. I don't know whether or not they have the tech for a thorough crime scene investigation in Lagos, but Ayula could never clean up as efficiently as I can. Ugh. Yeah, no. Okay, so Sharon says, Moki Hora. No, yeah, I like it. Ugh. Woo. Okay. Sounds gory. It could be like a TV show. I don't know. What do you think? But, yeah, all that blood. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna read. Hello, hi. I'm gonna read the second chapter, or the third one. Yes. Okay. I can't imagine all that blood. Ugh. So gory. Sharon is like, how to get away with murder. Yes. Horror. Ooh, but how to get away with murder, there's a lot of blood there. And they look good while doing it, right? Okay. So the second chapter, hold on. The Notebook. I love it. I love all these chapters that start with the notebook. There's the notebook, there's body, there's Instagram. Oh my goodness, it's gonna go like, yeah, no, let me not, because now I'm gonna get interested and I'm gonna wanna read it, and I've got like all the other books that I've got to read. Lexi says, all the books there. Please come kidnap me. Sis, listen, like, all the mouths to feed in this house, right? Okay, so the notebook. Who was he? Femi. I scribbled the name down. We are in my bedroom. Ayula is sitting cross-legged on my sofa, her head resting on the back of the cushion. While she took a bath, I set the dress she had been wearing on fire. Now she wears a rose-colored t-shirt and smells of baby powder. And his surname? She frowns, pressing her lips together. Then she shakes her head, as though trying to shake the name back into the forefront of her brain. It doesn't come. She shrugs. I should have taken his wallet. I close the notebook. It is small, smaller than the palm of my hand. I watched a TEDx video once where the man said that carrying around a notebook and penning one happy moment each day had changed his life. That is why I bought the notebook. On the first page, I wrote, I saw a white owl through my bedroom window. The notebook had been mostly empty since. It's not my fault, you know. But I don't know. I don't know what she is referring to. Does she mean the inability to recall his surname or his death? Tell me what happened. Okay, that was the notebook. Bibilo says it's a quick read, and once you start, you can't put it down. Oh, Shem. Listen, I can't. Like, guys, I'm still reading Bone Boy. Yo. Hey. Yeah, no. July and August are definitely not my months, but I'm definitely going to finish it. I'm not a quitter. I did say this in the reading group. I'm not a quitter. So I will push through. Okay, the poem. Femi wrote her a poem. She can remember the poem, but she cannot remember his last name. I dare you to find a flaw in her beauty, or to bring forth a woman who can stand beside her without wilting. And he gave it to her written on a piece of paper, folded twice, reminiscent of our secondary school days, when kids would pass love notes to one another in the back row of classrooms. She was moved by all this, but then Ayula is always moved by the worship of her merits, and so she agreed to be his woman. On their 1-month anniversary, she stabbed him in the bathroom of his apartment. She didn't mean to, of course. He was angry, screaming at her, his onion-stained breath hot against her face. But why was she carrying the knife? The knife was for her protection. You never knew with men. They wanted what they wanted when they wanted it. She didn't mean to kill him. She wanted to warn him off, but he wasn't scared of her weapon. He was over 6 feet tall, and she must have looked like a doll to him, with her small frame, long eyelashes, and rosy, full lips. Her description, not mine. She killed him on the first strike, a jab straight to the heart. But then she stabbed him twice more, to be sure. He sank to the floor. She could hear her own breathing and nothing else. Oh! Guys. Let me see if there's anything exciting about... Yo, guys. Now I wanna read this. But I can't because I have to finish, you know? Hey, guys. And the chapters are so short. Ripilo, you're right. Like, I could literally be done with this. Yeah, definitely not this weekend. But I like how you can hear the differences between the two sisters speaking. I don't even want to read this part about body. This is the 4th chapter also is body. So clearly it's going to talk about how they disposed of the body, or how they wrapped the body around in the house, like into the boot. Samula is dragging me. She's laughing at the fact that I am still struggling with Bomboy, but I am on, let me see, I am on page 160 of like this book, 160 of 250. Ish, guys, I'll hide myself again tomorrow somewhere in the house where there's silence and just read. But that was today's reading of My Sister the Serial Killer. And I know there is... Oh, okay, hold on. I like this description. Let me see. It says satire meets slasher in the short, darkly funny hand grenade of a book. Hold on. Hey, guys. I think if you are able to get it at Bargain Books, if they do still have it, maybe go and yeah. So one review says, of the many murder-themed books I've read, this one was definitely the most fun. And while it is frothy and amusing, I was also surprised by how much I found myself connecting with the two sisters by the end. So, yeah. Guys, it's a yummy book. I think it's a yummy book. And you should definitely check it out. That's it, guys. I love how it's got that matte. Do you guys obsess over book covers? I do. Like, this is matty. Yeah, it's got that matte look, you know? And then the wording is all, oh, love it. Anyway, that was today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on... Oh, Monday's a holiday. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So there won't be any reading on Monday. I'm going to take my holiday. Thanks. I will see you guys. Oh, check out the link in my bio. Bookamoso was featured on Drum. Is it Drum Online? Yes, Drum Online. So the link on the bio will tell you, and I actually put it up on the stories. Hold on. Okay, great. So the book covers, yes. No, Nikiwe says yes. Book covers are everything, right? Like, even this one, for me, I was wondering, why is this person standing on grass and the little flowers, and there must be something about the flowers, right? And then, oh, so these are the books that I got this week. So I got, at Bargain Books, obviously, I got Patchwork by Ellen Banda Aku, and that was $69. And whenever I see a beautiful cover like that, and there's winner of, I'm like, ooh, shortlisted, hey, you know, winner of the Penguin Prize for African Writing, just like this one for Bomboy, which was shortlisted for the Etisalat Prize for Literature in 2013, and it won the SALA Prize for English First Time Published Author in 2012. And it was shortlisted for the Sunday Times Literary Awards in 2012. So, hey, Lalela. This book is an award. I'm just finding it hard to get through it. Maybe it's just a COVID thing. So, like I said yesterday, it's like fatigue. I'm blaming it on fatigue. So, this is what I got. I was going to do a book haul for the week post, but then life happened. Yeah, and then I got this Girls at War and Other Stories by Chinua Achebe, and I thought it's $60, you know. So I got that. It's also part of the Penguin African Writers series, and they almost look the same actually. Like if you put them like this, see. Yeah, that was $60. And remember, I said my friend bought this for me at the Jacana sale in Cape Town, because the Jacana sale here in Joburg was in October, and then the Cape Town one followed. But when I got to the Joburg one, all these good yummy books were finished, and so I saw that they were at Book Lounge. I think they were at Book Lounge, and then I got her to get this for me. So she posted it yesterday. I got it yesterday. So this is one of the books that I got this week. So I got like 4 books this week onto the collection. I'll find a space somewhere, but yeah. Okay, let me see. Hi Unterezi Dumela. Visionary_Bell. I like calling people with a, says 80% of the book covers are the reason why I buy the book. See, I'm not the only one. And I mean, Blackbird Books has the most amazing covers, you know, like, also check them out because they've got a 50% discount for if you buy 5 or more books by women authors on their stable. So check blackbirdbooks.africa. That's where it's at. I already bought my books on Sunday. I know I've got Blackbird books, but I bought more. 5, I think 7 books or so. But yeah. Tony says, when I am in a rush and there's a book sale, I buy with my eyes. Shortlisting, compelling imagery, color, typography. La lela. You are speaking my language. Listen. Hi, Annie. And Sumule says, I wonder how Bomb Boy won or was nominated for any awards. No shade. Whoa. Hi, everybody who just came in. I'm done reading from Sumule. I'm gonna ignore that. So, no shade, right? I read from my sister, the serial killer, and I just showed my books from Bargain Books and what I was gifted this week. So yes, I'm done for the day, guys. I'm done. I'm gonna bake. I'm gonna cook. I hope you had a great reading week, unlike some of us. Yeah, next week is another week because this weekend there probably won't be any book reading for me because yeah, nanny vibes. Ke holiday, ke long weekend, So it's a long weekend in South Africa. Women's Day on Sunday. Is it Sunday or Saturday? Sunday. Today's the 7th, yes, Sunday. So I won't have any time to read except if I wake up early or can't sleep or whatever. But yeah. Do you ever finish these books though? Yes, I do. So this we're reading from the 16th of July. We were meant to read it for the last 2 weeks of the month of July, but because I've been struggling and stressing with having family members testing positive for COVID, I've been stressing and I haven't been really like about that life. Yahubala. So I just read for the book readings at 30 minutes and I'd say what other book? Actually, maybe I'll make a post about. Actually, I do have a post on books that I've read this year. Just check out the book club page. There is a website, bookamoso.co.za. The 30th Candle we also discussed, and it was a reread last month. We did the 30th Candle. March and April were good reading months where I actually finished the books that I spoke about or that I read on the live book readings. So most of the book readings, because remember I've done the book readings from March when the lockdown, the initial 21 days started. I sampled books that I had read before. So like some of the books here I read, but some of the books that I would have read from March until now, some of them are like books that I bought a long time ago and I've always wanted to sample, but I had just bought because the cover was gorgeous, and then I'll be like, okay, let me sample it for you and and then I'll decide if I'm gonna add it onto my book, like this one, like Bomb Boy has been in my collection for months. I don't even remember when I bought it because I even did a post about it on the website. I bought it from the commune in Braamfontein, and when I did, I was like, okay, I'll put it in my to be read list for later on in the year, and I'm actually finally getting to it. So yes, to answer your question, I do read some of the books that I read on the live book readings. Some of them I will keep, and books find me really. I think that's always my thing. Like if a book is not getting to you, it's okay, like you can buy the books and let them sit, let them be autographed without even reading them, but they will eventually come. Like my Toni Morrison and my Alice Walker collection, I will get to it. My mind will, like, the books will call me. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. I will see you guys. So Palisa agrees with me. Palisa says agreed. Yeah. My thing is that if a book, if you're not getting into it, it's okay. But once I have a rule, once I've reached the 50th page, I have to finish the book. If I don't get to page 50, shame. I will park it and then it will find me later on in the years. I know the Help I read until like over 50 pages, but I still haven't gone back. It's parked. And it's okay. I mean, life is too short. So, like, you can't spend a whole year trying to read one book. You know, if you've got short stories, I go back to my short stories. If I was really like into, like, if I was struggling a lot with this, like a lot, like badly, if August was gonna end and I'm still on the same book, I would have gone back to like a short story collection or read something else. I mean, yeah, but really, life is too short. You can't be sitting on one book for 3 months or 6 months. And if a book is not speaking to you, it's okay. You have a whole collection. You might as well just keep it moving. But yeah, Makanaka is laughing. Hi, Makanaka. Okay, this is dragging too long. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining. Let me see if there are any comments that I could have missed. When I say Mule, I can't believe that shade that you just threw, eh? Yeah. We'll talk about this. So we love book covers. We are all for book covers. I mean, sure. You guys must just teach me how to take amazing pictures with all these book covers, ne? Like, yo. I love book covers. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Balesa says, I used to punish myself and not buy, but not now. I just splurge and yes, you splurge and get back to them. I mean, 60 randa, you know, 70 randa. Hey, you can't be missing out because now you're like, no, I have to finish these ones that I have and then I'll buy. No, if the money is there, if the gym money there is there, if the petrol money is there, hey, go and buy the books, please. Bargain Books is busy here with a sale. Blackbird Books is busy with a 50% off. Go buy 5 books for your friends. You know, buy 5 more for you. You know? How, guys? You can't be like, yeah. I tried reading The Broken River Tent. This Simule. I tried reading The Broken River Tent. I got to page 50 and gave up. One day I will return to it. Yes. Can we please, let's sample okay, wait for me to sample it and then we will co-read December. Yeah, when everybody is trying to have a December. Sorry, I tuned in late and I'm distracting you. No. No, man, don't be silly. Okay, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Happy Women's Day. Yeah, I said it. I know I said I don't want to say happy. There's nothing happy about it when women are still being killed and abused, but I hope you do get to like spoil yourself on Sunday and chill and, you know, self-care, nyana, wear a duke in the bathtub with a glass of wine if you still have wine, you know, read a good book. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday at 5. Thank you guys. Please check out the link and read the coverage on Drum Digital. So you can go onto news24.com/drum books. But the link is on the profile. Thank you.